This time, on Highway Thru Hell,
He's a mess.
a simple job
Really a light load. Keep pulling.
holds an ugly surprise
I'm off the ground, Jamie!
when a rusty Jamie
Why are you not coming over?
returns to the road.
Visibility's down to like 50 feet.
In Alberta,
Come on, come on.
the heaviest wrecks of the season
Holy crap, carnage.
strain the records
What the?
and the new team. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
Just in case you didn't know, it is snowing. They just posted an advisory as well. And extreme conditions.
In northern Alberta, the severe weather warning came down yesterday.
It's closed northbound due to a vehicle incident.
30-minute delays.
Late last night, a cold front swept in,
There's a lot of blowing snow.
bringing frigid temperatures and blizzard conditions to the highways that feed the oil patch.
Everybody's spinning out and getting stuck, and the storm's sitting right on it.
Yeah, I was just on that too. It's pretty white out up there.
We got a guy there in the ditch. He's pretty buried.
Just after 5 p.m., Colin, Jamie Davis's lead driver in Alberta, heads into the heart of the storm.
Lots of wind, lots of blowing snow. Visibility's bad.
Yeah, she ain't good. It's pretty slick out here today.
He's responding to a double semi-collision on Highway 16, 60 miles west of Edmonton.
When the snow hits the ground, everybody hits the ditch.
Highway 16 is nonstop traffic. Every minute of the day, trucks are moving. It's one of the most important trade routes for the trucking industry.
All right, I'm being escorted in right now by fire, so.
Trucks carrying freight east to Edmonton and up to the oil fields
But it's quite the lineup.
are backed up for miles.
I don't think they're going anywhere until you get there.
It's just before sunset when Colin reaches the scene.
Oh.
Another company is already tackling the first semi. But the second truck will be plenty of work for Colin and his rotator.
She's a mess.
The trailer got rear-ended by another tractor, and there was pallets of water bottles sort of falling out.
Both lanes shut down?
I do believe so, yep.
Just after 6 p.m., Colin's backup arrives.
You got everything?
Together, they assess the damage.
The load had shifted, significant damage to the trailer. There was a possibility that while we were driving down the highway, we were going to lose the water bottles.
And that could add hours to the cleanup.
All right.
After we get it all loaded up, we're going to drive that thing nice and slow down the highway to the nearest pullout. We needed to get the highway open. We wanted to get the hell out of there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's great. The force of the impact knocked one of the air tanks open. The trailer's got a huge air leak on it.
If you don't have any air in your trailer system, you're not getting the brakes off of it. This trailer's not going anywhere right now.
Always something.
They're calling for heavy rainfall, so she'll be a wet one.
On BC's Coquihalla Highway, heavy rain has made the roads slick.
It's wet, little iffy in places.
forcing truckers to fight their way up the mountain.
How is the hill?
It's pretty miserable.
At 7:10 p.m., just north of the Great Bear Snow Shed, the first casualty of the night.
Truck leaning against the no post there. Just be a little bit of a pull to get it out.
The call goes out,
Jamie Davis up en route.
and tonight, the boss is answering it himself.
Our flagger guy, he's just called in a tractor trailer on its side on the no post. It's full of electronics, so we're going up there to give it a hand.
After months in the office, Jamie's been itching to get back out on the road.
Between running the desk these days and jumping in a truck, I'd much rather be in the truck. I haven't been doing the jobs, and I'm a little bit rusty. Getting back behind the wheel, I gotta really be paying attention. And I've got to make sure I'm on my game here. Is that our truck? Holy man. Wow.
The semi was cut off as it came around the curve, swerved into the median, and flipped onto its side.
He said that he was cut off by another motorist, hit the no post, and landed the way that he did.
Unbelievable.
Now, it's blocking one of the northbound lanes.
It's rainy, it's dark. Get this cleared off the road as quick as they can.
Jamie's crew arrived minutes before in the first response unit.
Where's the other truck?
It's coming.
Who's driving it?
John.
John, Jamie's lead driver in BC, just left the yard with a backup record. But he's still 40 minutes away.
How much weight do they have on it?
He said there's only 20,000 pounds of freight in there.
Yeah.
All I knew is it had 20,000 pounds of electronics in it.
Before you even touch the wreck, weight is your most important thing to understand.
Customer says there's 20,000 pounds in this thing, which is really a light load, so you should be able to pull this over.
With such a light load, Jamie decides not to wait for the second record.
Let's do a power buckle down to the axles. Get a snatch block out, we'll run it off the deck down to the back end and down.
Pull from there?
Yeah, down off the deck here.
With HR-116 positioned at a 45-degree angle, Jamie will use lines to both the front and back of the wreck to pull it upright.
And you're parking your truck a certain way, you're setting up based on how much weight and the information you have.
We're gonna block the whole thing off.
Okay.
Hold the cables when I go back, okay?
But to get into position for the pull, Jamie needs to shut down both lanes.
45-degree angle across both hammer lanes. Eastbound, closed.
We've got the whole highway blocked off. We've got a nice angle now that we're working with here.
Okay, pull it over.
Okay.
With only 20,000 pounds of freight, Jamie plans to finish the pull and get the highway open fast.
Man, oh man. It's heavy, man. Oh.
This thing's blowing my mind that it's not coming over. Why? Why is this not working out?
Why the is this not digging in?
Near the summit of BC's Coquihalla Highway, Jamie is battling a stuck semi that refuses to move.
Hold it. Can't do this.
The driver said it had around 20,000 pounds of electronics in it.
Got a 50-ton truck. It's still not pulling it over. There's a big machine here. It should put this thing over like nothing.
Something's not adding up, and what's not adding up here is really the weight.
You got more weight in there?
Yeah, I think so.
You must have more like 40,000 pounds. Maybe it's 20,000 kilos. It's doing as much as it can do, right?
Yeah.
We need actually 2 trucks here.
After months stuck in the office, Jamie was hoping his comeback would be a quick recovery. But until backup arrives, he's at a standstill.
Where's John?
I don't know.
We needed just a little bit more of a truck.
We've got the police waiting. We've got the highways ministry waiting. Well, this thing's really frustrating me now.
It's just stupid.
How to piss off truck drivers, make them wait for 2 hours and then make them wait longer.
In Yellowhead County, northern Alberta,
Add 2 hours to the day.
Colin's recovery is on hold.
The ever-popular caging bolts.
Oh, yes.
He needs to insert bolts to manually release all 6 of the trailer's brakes.
It's a bit of a pain in the rear end, but with both me and Jason on it, it shouldn't take us too long to get accomplished.
There we go.
But as Jason tries to screw in the final bolt,
Cap's off and it's all full of snow in there.
the socket is packed with snow.
Won't turn in there, Colin.
The brake pot's got a plastic cap on it. The cap was missing.
While he's been driving, it's been filling full of ice and snow. There's a lot of ice and snow in there. Driver's side, toolbox underneath the sleeper.
Colin comes up with a quick plan.
Grab my torch.
Get the torch in there to see if I can melt some of the ice and snow.
Trying to get the road open.
With the ice melted, Colin gives it another shot.
Doesn't want to lock in.
Oh, it's just got all kinds of dirt, sand, and it's just packed full of crap. I just want to cage a brake, man. She don't want to do nothing. I don't know what else to do.
I could have played around with it maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour. Hell, I could have played with it for another hour or 2 hours, but just wasn't working and it was time to go.
With traffic backing up on Highway 16, Colin will have to try pulling the trailer to a nearby pullout with one wheel locked.
Just let me know if it rolls or what it's doing.
But any rough movement could send the load spilling onto the highway.
We'll be taking her nice and slow. Okay, I'm gonna pull forward a bit.
Colin's expecting the worst, but as he rolls forward,
They're all turning, Colin. All turning.
Luckily, the brakes were not properly adjusted on said trailer and the tire rolled, so we just went with it.
it's a lucky break, but there's more weather and work on the way.
On to the next one.
It's open now?
It's all good, guys.
Yeah, shit.
Find another route to cope with the mess.
Gentlemen, eastbound, that is quite a mess there.
Back in the rain in BC,
Just follow the road, they're detouring you.
all eastbound traffic is being diverted
10-4, thanks.
until Jamie can pull a semi off the median.
I should have been over with an hour ago.
It's really frustrating that the driver didn't give me the right information.
It's not 20. This is fully loaded. You got 42,000 in the box. Easy.
With a much heavier load than reported, Jamie can't move the semi. He needs the second wrecker.
Is that him coming there?
Oh, there he is there. Good. The old Holmes 500. Saving the day.
At 10 p.m., John finally arrives. But all he's got is an old 10-ton Jamie's had since he was a teenager. It'll have to be enough.
These old faithfuls really can, a lot of times, change the game when you're in a pinch, and that's why I keep them around.
They're gonna run that out to the back end of that trailer, and it's actually gonna make the difference of us doing this job or not. Run 2 snatch blocks down to the deck, 90 degrees right to that trailer.
This is an all-hands-on wreck. The pressure's on.
How many snatch blocks do you have out?
We've got 3, that one's 4.
Hey, Phil, just hook up on the back end. A little bit here, screw there.
John's rigged to the undercarriage of the trailer because we want it to pull down. And hopefully between the both units, it's gonna be enough to tip the scales.
Pull on that as much as you can.
All I need this truck to do is to give me enough power to back Jamie up.
Okay.
Paul! Come on, you.
Keep pulling. Thing.
Come on, old girl.
Unreal. Why are you not coming over? Me. Come on, you bitch!
I'm off the ground, Jamie!
Stop! Why are you not coming over? Me.
In BC, north of the Great Bear Snow Shed, Jamie's shaking off his rust, fighting a semi that's refusing to budge.
Come on, you bitch!
47's lifting up off the ground, and it's like, oh my God, this thing's heavy.
I'm off the ground, Jamie!
This thing's not moving.
It's just pulling me backwards.
This is crazy.
Stop! I cannot believe this thing's not coming over. This thing must be like fully loaded or something.
Must be.
Look at this. I'm digging up all the pavement here.
The semi was supposed to have a light load,
Unbelievable.
just 20,000 pounds.
This is bull. He might be 80,000 pounds here. Keeping the highway tied up longer here, but that's causing me grief right now.
What a dog shit.
The way this recovery's going, I think to myself, do we have enough to get this out?
Put a nylon strap over the back end.
Jamie has one play left.
Run that line up to the top. See if you can't pull up the top. Put that over the roof.
They add a strap that runs around the trailer, so John can also pull from above.
Okay.
It's gonna give us more leverage by pulling on the top of the box down.
Let me load up, and you pull a little bit. Let me load up, you pull a little bit. Let's work together, okay?
Okay.
But the added leverage comes with an added risk.
The old mechanical wrecker doesn't have an extendable boom, it's not hydraulic, and it wants to pull down. There's a real risk here that we can crush the box.
Make sure Phil watches the box. It's real possible for us to break that box, right?
Yep. Okay, pull it.
Coming up at all, Win?
A little bit.
Watch the trailer. Keep pulling. Watch that box.
The back is off.
Hold it. Stop. Just be careful 1 minute here.
We've got it so that we're up now, right? But any more pulling, we could collapse the box.
We're holding it.
Okay, so let's get this off here now. 47 will hold her up, and I'm gonna pull ahead about 10 or so feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab onto his front end.
Yank it outwards.
Yeah.
But that opens up a new risk.
This truck is sideways like this, it can flip.
So Jamie will pivot the tractor on an angle before pulling it out. Once the tractor is on the road, the trailer should follow.
So what we're gonna do is jackknife the front end of the tractor around so that it doesn't flip over, right?
There we go.
Little bit by little bit.
Keep going.
Here it comes. It's coming.
The front of the tractor is angled onto the highway, but the trailer's still leaning dangerously onto one side.
You see a lot of weight on the box. We're pushing it.
If the wall blows out on this trailer and the load's all over the ground, this thing could be a giant mess.
I like the angle, man. Look at that, eh? Trailer's dragging!
Still got a pretty good lean on the back.
Keep going. Keep going.
There it comes.
The trailer is back on its wheels, and Jamie, working his first recovery in months, can send the driver back on his way.
We're all happy now, the truck's over and it's up on the road.
There was a lot of things working against us.
That was a hard one.
So getting this upright and him being able to drive this tractor trailer away without the wall bursting out, without any other damage, and he takes this unit and drives back home to Ontario. Amazing.
We're all straightened up and towed out of the way, so the road should be open and good to go. You're good to go all the way. Visibility's down to like 50 feet in some spots, and it's just snow everywhere. You're pretty up here all day.
The next day, in northern Alberta,
Trucks jackknifed everywhere.
casualties from last night's storm litter the oil patch highways.
Oh, that is a mess.
On 881, southeast of Lac La Biche, a semi delivering excavator parts to Fort McMurray is long overdue.
Pulled in this morning, but I guess it ain't gonna get there.
The driver lost control on a slick curve and flew right off the road.
I've been here since 2 o'clock last night.
I want it back on the road.
Just before 2 p.m.,
all right.
Heavy Rescue's Colin McLean arrives on scene with a rotator.
Does the truck still run?
No. Along with Jamie's Fort Mac driver, Johnny.
Doesn't start, eh?
It's important to get this equipment on the road. The excavator is waiting for its parts up at an oil field site. Without those parts, it can't do its job. If it's not doing its job, money's being lost.
How much does he figure it weighs?
60,000 pounds plus the trailers. So over 100.
His load was pretty big.
Over 100,000 pounds frozen solid into the ditch.
Goes into the snow, goes in a little bit hot. It's gonna kind of form some ice around it, and now you gotta try and break free from that ice.
And that's gonna add more resistance to the recovery.
I hope that bumper's strong.
What Colin has to be really cautious of in this job is the rotator's a very powerful machine, and it's very possible to actually rip the whole front end of the truck out.
Armed with a rotator, Colin will attempt to muscle out the oversized tractor trailer in one go.
Block the road. Because this guy's so long, I don't want to kind of piss around.
This tractor trailer must be at least 80 feet long. You need room to bring it up onto the road. Closing the highway gives us the best chance of getting it out.
Truckers that are out on Highway 81, this is calling for Jamie Davis. We're just doing a recovery here right now. Unfortunately, got the roadblocks for a little bit, so just use caution in the area. We shouldn't have it closed off for too long.
Equipment's got to be moved, products got to be moved. People are sitting, they're not earning, and you are affecting the economy.
When we come up, it's gonna be a bit of a bitch, but try and steer it a little bit towards the right, okay? Watch these cables. If anything's gonna snap, it's coming this way.
That's heavy.
She's doing pretty good.
We had the whole tractor off the ground.
Look at this truck, eh?
We were maxing out pulling that guy up.
Colin inches the trailer forward.
Dragging him through a lot of snow. Girl, you got it.
Okay, we're making progress. You know that's the first step, getting it moving.
There we go. There we go. Oh, what do we got here?
But his progress comes to a halt.
The trailer's starting to slide down into the ditch.
Takes.
Sakes. Oh, come on. The trailer's starting to slide down into the ditch.
On Alberta's Highway 881,
it's not coming out in a straight shot.
Colin's struggling to pull more than 100,000 pounds up on the road.
If we were to keep pulling it from the front, the trailer would just keep sliding, and it's getting buried more into the ditch.
Closed in both directions.
The highway is backing up fast.
You gotta get the rope and not around.
You know what? I'm gonna go get spun around, and I'm gonna kind of get into that area. Then we can just grab the trailer.
We needed to change the force that we were putting on it. We needed to get to the back of it and coax the trailer up onto the road to be in line with the tractor.
So Colin repositions to rig the back end.
Right off the frame of the trailer, be pretty good.
The angle is right, but he might not have enough power.
Extending the boom and pulling off the side decreases the capacity on the rotator. There's a lot of weight there. I knew we had our work cut out for us with that one.
Let's see how it goes.
That's a lot of weight.
Putting a little bit of pressure on her there. I got the rotator coming off the ground. You guys seriously watch yourself. Got her up a little bit better.
With a rotator coaxing the trailer sideways onto the road,
I just don't want that to go back down.
Colin sends Johnny to pull from the front using HR-68.
The weight of that load, including the resistance, was probably anywhere from 2 to 3 times the actual weight of HR-68. That's a tough pull.
You want to try and give her a pull? We just got to make sure that the trailer doesn't slide back down and off the ditch. So I'm going to kind of watch the back end of it.
An HR-68 is a light little feather compared to the rotator.
Going 100,000 pounds.
You got to be paying attention, that's for sure.
You got slack on my end.
kind of straightening out, but
Getting there.
We almost got it.
oh yeah, we're going.
Hey, buds.
This one definitely worked the old mighty rotator, that's for sure.
Highway 81 is now open.
Little wiggle this way, little wiggle that way. Eventually she'll come.
The company can now get the badly needed excavator parts up to the oil field.
Hey, buddy.
Glad we got it done. It's always a good feeling.
Wide open. Hey, driver.
Back at Jamie's shop in Hope, BC.
I'm gonna drop my truck off with my brother there.
The boss is heading out for a quick overnight trip to his Edmonton office. But his first stop is his brother Jason's yard.
Can you give me a ride to the airport?
Sure can.
I'm gonna leave my pickup with you and then,
The boss truck?
yeah.
You'll leave me with the boss truck?
As you can see, we have our Tundra.
Oh, this is nice. Uptown.
The special edition pickup first caught Jamie's eye last year while touring the factory where it was built.
I sure like this truck here. I love the leather interior in there.
Since he brought it home, he's not the only one loving it.
Taking the truck. Taking Jamie's truck, yep.
Boss man's truck.
It's my truck to drive, not anybody else's.
But if Jamie thought leaving it at his brother's shop would keep it safe, his niece Tia has other plans.
We're gonna go out and do some wheeling. And we're taking his truck. Jamie's truck. Uncle's gonna be pissed! Maybe we should hide the keys a little bit.
Unbelievable.
Early the next morning, the boss is back, and he's not happy.
Well, why are you driving it at all?
Let's get it cleaned up. Scope. Snap rubber all along here.
So in the back, start from the top. Look, see, do you see this? Come here. Everybody wants to drive, but nobody wants to do the work, right? I'm not real happy with it. You guys think you're done yet? You're not.
That looks like it was a hell of a ride.
Later that morning, just west of Lac La Biche, Alberta,
This corner claims another one.
a notorious curve on icy Highway 63 strikes again.
Well, at least he was kind enough not to block the road.
Jamie Davis heading north.
The guy put his tractor trailer in a ditch, carrying high beams on it. So this is going to be our task.
For the past 3 weeks, Randy Jackknife has been trying to earn a permanent place in Jamie's crew.
This is a very busy highway. Lots of wide loads.
And today will be his biggest challenge yet.
He's in a corner. This is going to be treacherous.
Right away, Randy can see the trailer is badly twisted.
Holy crap.
But it's what he sees on closer inspection that's going to be the real challenge.
Holy carnage. Holy
On Highway 63 in northern Alberta,
that's a bad wreck, man.
Randy Jackknife staring down a twisted wreck with a very heavy load.
Holy frick. That truck was flipped on its side, had half of its load still stuck on the trailer. This is probably like 35, 40 ton right here. This is gonna be a pull, man. This is bad.
And the owner wants the truck recovered with those remaining I-beams still on board.
This is gonna be one hell of a job. I have to shut a lane down. I have no other choice.
2 lanes of busy industrial traffic will need to alternate on one of the worst corners of the highway.
Get one sign out over there. Traffic, slow down.
Okay.
Get the other truck to set up over there. Get over there right away, buddy.
The slowdown quickly impacts traffic moving in and out of Alberta's bustling oil fields.
Highway 63 is a very high volume road. Lots of traffic going there. Any delays can get out of control in a hurry.
Vehicles were coming, and I'm worrying about traffic. The pressure to get that job done quickly was unbelievable. I had to get off that highway.
Today, Randy's in luck.
Oh, here's Johnny.
Jamie's Fort McMurray operator, Johnny, was heading up this stretch of 63.
And I stopped to see if you needed a hand.
I figured I'd hook a line there, one over there. I was so grateful for Johnny being there. I'm gonna double line up there. His load is completely gone off on that side. His I-beams are still attached.
That's tough. That's still attached.
Yeah.
The attached load will add weight to the pull, and the spilled cargo is pinning down the trailer.
Quarter of that angle iron was still stuck on that corner when it flipped over onto its side, and it was still all on there.
Once we get that flipping over,
yeah,
that's gonna take that side over.
Okay.
Take the slack out of the cables there.
They'll use the lines from HR 66 and 68 to pull on the rear axles and break the trailer free.
There we go. Keep it tight.
Yeah.
The trailer's not dropping. It's slipping sideways.
We'll put one up top there.
They re-rig for more downward force.
We're just gonna put a line up higher there.
Running Randy's second winch line to the highest point on the trailer.
That's good.
Good. Here we go. Going. Yeah!
The wheels are on the ground, but the trailer is still pinned under the spilled load.
And all the steel's pushing down on it there, so.
This frame is lodged right into the truck. That side is really bad.
We'll take tension off there. I'm gonna hook up on the back of the tractor.
They move 2 lines.
Need about 3 feet, Johnny.
One from each wrecker to the rear of the tractor.
Okay.
We just need just a little bit more pull.
Are you just gonna hook it on the frame?
Yeah. That way it'll let steel on that side there fall on the ground.
Randy's hoping a hard pull from the side will wrench the trailer free.
There we go.
We had no other choice. Our best option was try and get the carnage of his load off of the trailer. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. Pull it, pull it, pull it. There we go. Yeah. Team effort. Once we've got the carnage off, we were laughing. because the weight was gone.
But Randy and Johnny still need to get the rig on the road.
Stop both lanes there.
Okay.
So now they must close the entire highway.
Close in both directions.
Weighed down by the steel, the semi could bottom out on the edge of the road, putting the fuel tank at risk.
I'll follow him up and help him as he pulls it. Hopefully we can get it onto the highway. We want to get out of here. Uh-oh. I don't like that.
What's going on? Can someone tell? It's chaos up there.
Traffic is backing up fast on Alberta's Highway 63 as workers from the oil patch head home at the end of their shifts.
What's going on up ahead of me here? You don't want to know.
But the steel truck recovery has bottomed out, putting the fuel tank in a dangerous position.
It was scraping and it was telling us, you're gonna hit the tank in the pavement. And we have diesel fuel leaking all over in the ditch. You don't want none of that.
Johnny raises his boom to lift the tractor higher off the ground.
Come on out, baby. Holy!
I was so stoked and relieved, man. It was amazing.
The first lane reopens
Just meet me at the K road over there.
Okay.
Turn off there.
while Johnny gets ready to tow the steel truck onto the road and head home. But with the late afternoon traffic building,
what the?
Johnny's engine refuses to fire.
Northbound is open, southbound is closed.
We gotta get off this highway.
HR 68 just had its fuel lines replaced this morning.
I just figured that got a little bit of air in the lines there.
Randy!
You got any ether?
Yeah.
Diethyl ether is highly volatile and could give the engine a push.
Just go spray in that airbox up there. Holy man.
Bolt. Ready?
If we don't get this truck started, we are screwed.
Come on, catch it.
Come on, catch.
Oh, what a relief when it started up.
Good to go. What about teamwork? Got her going, that's the main part.
If Johnny didn't show up, it would have been a lot longer of a haul for me. We're all a family in this towing business, and you need to take care of each other no matter what goes on.
This year, the company has grown hard and fast. The end result is we've got different players in the game, different guys driving trucks.
Time to get the off this road. I'm geared up and I'm driving away, boys.
They've really had to come together and figure things out in a hurry and work with each other. I'm proud of everybody for that.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Stand by, Gord. Gord, just wait.
Al and Gord struggle.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
What? To get in sync.
Let the traffic come!
A whiteout in Alberta
No, that guy's kind of speeding back there.
creates a dangerous chain reaction.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We have an accident. Stay back.
And a stuck excavator
There's no such thing as a little bit dead.
proves too much for Al's rigging. This time on Highway Thru Hell, a new highway presents a chance.
The road's closed.
And a challenge.
Overhead power lines are very bad for an operator.
Jamie's newest hire.
The wall's taken right out of the side of the trailer.
Fights a trailer split in two. And Colin's mistake puts a rookie in charge of a major recovery on the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option.
More snowy here.
A series of mid-November squalls
There's another storm coming, man.
is battering the highways of northern Alberta.
Joys of being a truck driver.
Strong winds make for terrible visibility.
What the? I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, we just slowed right down.
Emergency crews are expecting trouble.
The highway tonight and all day today has been treacherous, snow-covered, ice.
That's a nasty little road.
Just after midnight, it happens. A semi-driver, blinded by the snow, tagged the back end of a flat deck hauling a dump truck. He hammered the brakes, but not soon enough.
I slowed down a little bit, and then it was too late, and I just drove up over on the back.
With one of the eastbound lanes stopped dead, traffic is backing up down the highway.
The quicker we can get it open, the better we like it.
The accident is on a busy stretch of Highway 16, 2 hours west of Edmonton.
Hello, Kelly speaking.
Jamie Davis's lead Alberta driver is off tonight.
He says it's right on the 16.
In to pinch hit, Jamie's middle brother, Kelly.
Okay.
My job this year has become a desk jockey. I'd love to be with Kelly out there doing that job. But the bottom line is, I've got this bigger picture to worry about.
I'm not familiar with the rotator. That's always been Jamie's baby, so I don't have much jump time on it.
It's Heavy Rescue's first big call on Highway 16, a critical road to the Pacific coast.
Highway 16 is a route to the ports. If you add up the high volume of traffic and you tie that in with the weather conditions, it's a perfect storm.
There's another guy. And another guy. Anywhere you look, there's something crashed into something. Pretty much a free-for-all.
It's close to 2 a.m. when Kelly reaches the scene.
Bad place to be. This guy never even felt them.
And the front frame's hooked onto the load bed ramp.
The challenge of this job is picking it up without actually damaging it.
This passenger frame's caught right up on your first, right between your tire there on your first ramp.
Okay.
The plan is to get it off the highway. They figure out my brother's truck.
Unlike a standard wrecker that simply pulls, the rotating boom on Jamie's rotator has the lifting power of the crane. Perfect for this job, but a new challenge for Kelly.
Now he's gonna lift the vehicle off, so we're gonna shut the rest of the highway down. Jay, you wanna get them to shut it down? You're You're good to go.
The road's closed both ways.
Kelly, you see those high tension lines right above you?
Yeah, it's a good point. Their overhead power lines are very bad for a crane operator. There's always a possibility of something just going catastrophically wrong.
Kelly has to raise the boom high enough to lift the truck. But if he gets too close to the live wires, the current could jump to the boom and electrocute anyone nearby.
You just have to be aware of them and watch out what's going on around you.
Kelly's taking on a pretty high-profile job. He's taking it on in a new area.
The quicker we get off the highway, the happier I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
And Kelly hasn't ever run a rotator.
Watch yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you're clear.
Take that, Jamie. Okay, let's get this thing off the road.
We're just getting ready to open it now, and the traffic will start to flow.
Stand by, she's open. Yes, it is.
20 minutes after Kelly arrived,
You have a safe drive that way, guys.
Heavy Rescue has the highway open.
Proving ourselves to the local counties around here, it's paramount. There's lots of potential out here.
Oh yeah, there's truck flipped over, spun out, you name it.
Morning brings a blast of winter to BC's Highway 3.
Treacherous corner is slick. Hey, come around that corner, you just go right down on our house.
On one of the highway's sharpest curves, the conditions are too much for one big rig. Just before dawn, an eastbound semi hit black ice and thundered off of Preacher's Corner. Smashing deep into the forest.
Yeah, that was a tough corner. It's rough. Everybody thinks they can make it.
John started as lead driver for Jamie in BC 2 weeks ago, driving Bruce's old truck, 5-0.
Preacher's Corner is a really nasty corner.
Morning.
Hello, sir. Big trees. There's not a whole lot of sunlight that ever hits that road. I don't know who came up with the name, but watch out. So we'll get it unloaded today.
The complicated recovery will be John's biggest test yet.
We're wanting him to be the full-time heavy guy in Hope. We're watching him kind of step up to the plate right now.
And so is the trucking company, one of Jamie's most loyal customers.
There's always the pressure of getting the vehicle out as soon as possible. You want to make the customer happy so that he'll keep using you as a company.
Obviously, we don't want our truck and trailer to be in the ditch. Freight is not being delivered, but I will be pushing to get this done.
Falling out the back, out the side. The wall's taken right out of the side of the trailer. Looks like the trailer threw up all over the forest. There's stuff everywhere. We have to unload it before we can even attempt to pull it out.
Jamie stepson Brandon arrives for his first shift of the season.
It's nice to be back. This is all home for me. I like it. It's the first wreck I've gotten in snow, so it's pretty cool.
My expectations would be to take a higher role and kind of be appreciated more around here and actually be counted on.
The salvage crew arrives to remove the freight, a mixed load of groceries and electronics.
All right, open up the door. Some of these boxes are kind of twisted sideways. So a lot of goods in here, that's for sure.
Daylight is definitely against us here right now. We want to get her out tonight. Sooner the better. Come on, muscles. from that? Nothing. It's gonna be dark here in an hour.
It's not going as quick as planned.
How much is left to go? About half the trailer or so, or what?
I don't think we're halfway through it yet.
Holy.
Darkness falls. Treacherous Corner, you don't want to be out there in the dark. We gotta come back. We gotta stop. We are out of here for the day. Your pride gets hurt a little bit, you know? Damn, I didn't get this out in one day.
Did you see that truck in the ditch there?
750 miles northeast.
We got a call about a tractor-trailer unit. It's laying on its side on Highway 831.
New Alberta lead Colin McLean is back in Heavy Rescue's rotator, heading south out of Lac La Biche.
It's loaded with some boxes of paper. Apparently, it's only got a few pallets on it.
Colin has to leave tomorrow for a family obligation in BC. He needs to manage his crew and get this recovery done quick.
Taking care of everything is a different role than I had last year, but things have got to get done. Let's get them done.
We're at a truck stop, discuss a plan of action, how I want my flagging crew set up. The accident's about 12 kilometers up this highway. It's a 53-foot van trailer that's pretty empty.
Earlier today, Colin sent a junior driver to inspect the job and take photos.
Everything looks good. It looks like it went in soft.
Nice.
We'll drag the thing up out of the ditch. Bang, bang, all of us, we're out of here.
Based on the photos, Colin plans to flip the trailer with the load inside.
Okay, so tires, everything looks good. Landing gear, good. Everything's all good.
But Jamie's brother Kelly spots a problem, not visible in the photos.
See a lot of damage. There's no strength to this here. The integrity's breached. Can't believe this.
I didn't see that when I come out here to look.
The junior driver breaks the bad news.
I was mistaken. It's pretty ugly up front.
I wish you would have shown me a picture of that.
The pictures that I had seen had not shown any of that.
This whole thing is
The trailer was completely all caved in. The roof was completely torn wide open.
You okay?
No, I'm pissed off.
You start pulling on this thing, you're just gonna tear it apart.
Damn, heavy rescue out here in Alberta.
Kelsey's.
Yeah.
On a remote stretch of Alberta's Highway 831.
What do these boxes weigh?
Oh, yeah.
Heavy Rescue's recovery has hit a wall.
That's got to be 40 pounds.
You start pulling on this thing at all, you're just gonna tear it apart.
This whole wall would just stay right here.
Yeah.
Colin had planned a quick flip with the load intact.
We were gonna have to empty the trailer.
So we got to get ourselves a
Crew to open the back doors up and
hand bombing off. What do we put it in? It's 10 o'clock at night.
It's too late for Colin to call a salvage crew.
Everybody getting all prepped to go and do a recovery, and we get there, and then we can't do it. It pissed me off.
I should have stopped.
Instead of Colin stopping here, he sent out a junior guy to do it.
They roll out there with all that equipment, waste a bunch of fuel, and the job doesn't get done that day. Blind leading the blind here.
Son of a bitch. I should have stopped. Dumbass I am. Complete idiot. Just wasted a whole day. Wasted resources, wasted people's time. Me.
Colin's the lead in this team, he's going to really need to be a little more organized to get the job done.
But Colin won't get the chance.
Let's get the out of here.
He's got to leave for a funeral in the morning.
So, looks like it'll be my call tomorrow. That's pretty much about all I can do. So back to the drawing board again for tomorrow morning.
Ten hours later,
Jamie Davidson there, manning park in the area.
back on Highway 3 in BC.
Just past the fender at Preacher's Corner.
The snow has stopped.
Yeah, I see the snow has crushed our trailer a little bit more than it was.
It's day 2. I was actually expecting this to be cleared up by now.
And lead driver John wants to get yesterday's job finished.
The biggest concern right now is getting it empty, and we'll take it from there.
Jamie's stepson Brandon is on scene to supervise traffic control on the blind corner.
Throw your board up if you can.
Yeah, I can for sure.
So you've guys put some signs up, some warning signs on the
Yeah,
bend?
we got a warning sign back there. Okay, well,
All right, fair
I'll go
enough.
set up.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, we got 4 hours to get all this done and put into that trailer. Careful in there.
Unloading a trailer, it's very time consuming. Especially a trailer like this, because it's all box by box, one at a time, hand bomb every single box.
John can't let this job drag into a third day.
Let's get this done before nightfall. We have to get it done before nightfall.
Truck's coming.
Maintenance crews have the road back in good shape. But the problem now, speed.
It's picking up, which isn't good for us.
Lovely.
Wow.
I'll transfer it over and ready to go.
Just before lunch, the salvaged cargo moves out. Time for John to tackle the recovery.
It's not a simple wreck. With trees on it, with trees inside of it, with the roof collapsed, with the wall ripped out of it, definitely not going to be an easy pull.
Jamie's new wrecker is in the shop, being winterized. So he's called for help from another family member.
How's it going, buddy?
You ready for this?
We're ready for this.
Chris Mervin is right-hand man to Jamie's youngest brother, Jason, at Aggressive Towing.
We have a piece of a tree here, stuck on the trailer. There's another tree up front.
Okay.
And of course, you can see that it's split in half.
The wall of the trailer okay on the other side?
Nope, it's done. It's all gone, blown out.
Chris doesn't have much time to work out his strategy.
So what's the plan?
We'll try chaining the axle to the fifth wheel plate.
Okay.
Kind of give her a little bit more support.
Yeah.
If you have a rep sitting on scene with you, you definitely want to keep him happy because she's definitely compromised.
If you look at the floor inside, it's gone, right?
Yeah. But we need to get it up in one piece, and we need to get it up quickly.
You risk a chance of ripping it completely in half if you don't find a way to make it more secure.
Can we fit underneath and all the way up? Pretty much, don't know.
Pretty much, I think. I might be able to wiggle my way up. He's skinnier than both of us. Hey, skinny mini! We need to feed chain up through there.
Up through that skinny little hole, buddy.
To try and hold them together?
That's what we were hoping for.
You want me to hook it to that one?
They construct a cross brace to support the sagging trailer deck. Chains running the length of the trailer should give added support.
Okay, buddy. Take the binder off there. Yeah, move it down. Almost got our chains on her. Just a fight to get them tight. That one chain's pretty tight now?
Tight as it's gonna get.
If we can't get this out tonight, then it's another day of loss.
John will pull on the rear of the trailer with HR-50,
It's getting dark.
while Chris pulls on the tractor with his 50-ton wrecker.
Because if I go before you, we're pushing the trailer into itself, so you're gonna pull the same time as me.
And their timing has to be perfect.
We'll pull her back far enough so we can get the front nose of the truck. And if John and I didn't pull the same amount at the same time, I'd split the trailer, or John could have pulled the trailer away from the truck.
Okay, connected.
We need to do this. We need to get it out in one piece.
Ready?
Yep!
If the trailer rips apart, it'll add hours to the job.
Tractor alone weighs 30,000 pounds. That's a very serious chunk of weight just sitting there not wanting to come out of the ditch.
I'm giving it!
Wow. There goes the tree. Trying to buckle.
Watch that cable, man.
All right, buddy, I'm taut.
Watch that cable, man.
At Preacher's Corner on BC's Highway 3, John and Chris are trying to recover a wrecked semi without breaking it in two.
The wall's giving away.
I need you to pull.
Yeah.
With Chris rigged to the tractor and John hooked to the back of the trailer, they need to pull in perfect sync.
Because the trailer had such heavy damage on it, we actually stood a pretty big risk of splitting it in half right there.
I think you've got it all from here. You don't need me to hold on, right?
Now you can let it go. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna just try rolling forward here. Watch your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey! I'm very happy we didn't tear it in half getting it out of the ditch. Took a tree with us.
Well, we brought her up, and there was still a tree stuck out of the side of it, but came up onto the road in one piece, so we'll keep that tree, take her home.
Pretty nasty, isn't it? Unbelievable.
That trailer looks like it's broken out just about. That's a bad one.
Full red line on there.
Okay.
Next point in it is to get the truck ready to tow. Let's take a look at our trailer here and see what we got. Decide on how the trailer's gonna get moved. Thank you.
There's far too much damage to tow the trailer.
I'm worried about the bouncing, though. The flex is gonna keep on ripping out the middle, right?
Now, John and Chris have to figure out a way to get it back to the yard without tearing it in half.
It's gonna get ugly.
It's a tough go.
Just south of Lac La Biche in Alberta.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Watch yourself, he's coming down into the ditch.
With Colin away in BC, it's up to Kelly Davis, Jamie's middle brother, to take over last night's wreck.
The assessment wasn't done properly. Somebody made a mistake. Couldn't do the job.
Let's call you back.
The damaged trailer needed to be unloaded before it could be flipped.
There you go.
After yesterday's storm, it's taken almost 24 hours to get a salvage team and a crane on site.
A little bit more.
We'll pick it, put it up on the road. We'll get it skid, wrapped up right away, get back in, pack up another one.
Heavy rescue's forced to take half the highway, squeezing traffic on 831 down to one lane.
With the adverse weather conditions, people can't see. It's a whiteout situation. Somebody didn't see our flaggers, and they end up coming in. They're gonna hit another truck. We're wanting to clean this up really fast and get out of here.
The client wants the load of paper recovered dry and ready for delivery.
Let's wrap this bitch.
Whoa, suck it in!
No, just bring it out. A little bit more. Bring it out. It's gonna swing.
Woohoo! We're kind of getting over the hump.
We're good.
They've got the freight offloaded. Let's get the stuff on your truck.
Yeah.
And then pull this out.
No problem.
Okay. We'll uprate the trailer and pull it up, and off we go.
But just as Kelly gets ready,
he starts slipping. So now he's stuck.
Kelly needs to get the crane truck out of the way.
Where do you want to hook onto your truck here?
So for just the second time in his life,
okay,
he puts the rotator to work.
We throw a line on him.
Okay.
Guy just wanted to secure his vehicle so he didn't do damage to the trailer or to his truck.
Even though Kelly's got experience jumping in a new truck, heavy-duty rotator truck, I tell you, that gets me nervous.
South of Lac La Biche, Alberta, Jamie's brother Kelly needs to rescue a stuck crane truck.
Go on.
He's sliding closer and closer, edging towards the trailer. It makes the adrenaline go up.
And it's blocking his main recovery.
Turn your wheel to the left. Okay.
How much room I got?
About 5 feet. Whoa! You shifted him. Son of a bitch.
Tell him to help it out a bit. Straighten out.
A little bit. Give it a little bit of gas.
Nothing easy out here, eh? Man.
Foot on brake.
Now we're in good shape.
Okay. Beautiful.
But Kelly's next challenge is much bigger. The severely damaged semi.
My job is to get that out in one single piece. We're going to try to roll it over and pull it right up fully intact. Their wall integrity has been broken, so anything can happen.
And this is just Kelly's second time running Jamie's most complicated record.
Sending Kelly out on that job, sending him in my rotator, I mean, he's a great guy, been around, understands the industry, but it still makes me nervous.
Jamie's seasoned swamper, Gord Lundeen, will help with the rigging.
Getting back with Jamie Davis, working up in the oil patch, I mean, that's one thing I was looking forward to. Couldn't really ask for anything better.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Gord worked one season for Jamie.
Now we're about 24 feet too short.
Hook it up to one of the axles, but be very careful.
Now, after a year working in the city, Gord's back with Jamie.
Might as well grab the green one.
With the trailer so weakened, Kelly and Gord have to be precise with their rigging.
Knowing that the tractor is made of spring steel on the frame, you can load it up, it has energy. So we clamp down hard on the front axle, which creates energy towards your back axles.
Jamie's crew will run lines to the front and back axles of the tractor. Once the rig starts to roll, it will start pulling the trailer. A line to the back of the trailer will complete the flip.
Take her down, put her in the yard.
Kelly's still determined to keep one lane open.
Oh, baby.
Man.
When you're dealing with one live lane open, you always have something moving by you. So it makes your job area hazardous.
Green, down?
Yeah. You always have to be on your toes, you gotta be on your game, and you gotta watch out for other people in case they're not.
Kelly doesn't want to be out on this road any longer than necessary.
You wanna put the light up on top there?
But his winch line
It's a rat's nest in there.
is tangled. Straightening it out won't be a quick fix.
Can't believe this, man. Air fleet.
Trailer looks like it's broken half. Oh, that's a nasty wreck.
Back on Highway 3 in BC.
They're just doing something to it here. I don't know what they're doing.
You gotta pull out the truck from the trailer, unless you want to take it down in one unit. I don't think you can, right?
Heavy Rescue has the wreck back up on Preacher's Corner.
We're gonna pull the truck off the trailer. We're gonna hook up the trailer, go down the road super slow till we get to a pull-out.
But the trailer is barely holding together.
I'm worried about the bouncing though. The flex is gonna keep on ripping out the middle, right?
Yeah. You hit a bump.
It's gonna get ugly.
We could tow it like this.
Yep.
Problem is, hitting a bump, the middle of that trailer is gonna bounce. It's just gonna keep breaking. Get hook the cable up to the link there.
Pull in front of me, just dragging her out, then I'll start hooking up the trailer.
They pull the tractor safely off the road so Chris can tackle the trailer.
Is this trailer gonna fall down on us? Is it actually gonna split in half? Good question. See what happens.
Look at my cockeyed. It's not gonna do it. Pick the trailer up.
The middle of the trailer is buckling.
And it folded in half like a taco. This trailer's gonna bottom right on the ground. We got a little bit more work to go here, boys.
So we gotta think of a new plan here for this trailer.
The bottleneck is making truckers impatient.
You know how long they're gonna be?
So Chris
No, watch your heads, guys.
comes up with a quick plan B.
We cut holes in the side of the trailer to run chains through it. Chain the planks to the bottom of the trailer to try to act as another frame. Underneath the trailer, buddy. Oh, joy. That little chain right there? Yeah. Bring that under with you. Oh, my. Might have every chain out of my tow truck on this thing. This is a rigging nightmare. Wow.
Chris is hoping that chaining the planks to the frame will provide enough support to get the wreck back to the yard.
Oh, bitch. I don't know how well it's gonna work out.
Pretty mangled.
We're gonna give her a shot here and see how she goes. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Yeah.
Things are crunching. You hear things breaking.
Around. Decent. Yeah, that's hoop deep, boys. We had chains holding it together, boards holding it together. There was holes in the side of the trailer. It was a mess.
Can't even pick it up, eh?
No, man.
It is unfortunately turning into a show. The trailer was so compromised that there's nothing to secure. I think it's just gonna rip. It's tear apart.
Luckily, Jamie sent a backup just in time.
It's Reed with a low bed. At the point where we decided that it was pretty rough and we could not tow it, where we would have had to make the phone call for a low bed, he actually pulled in.
They'll close both lanes of the highway. If the trailer splits apart, the debris could fall right into the oncoming lane.
We're gonna pull him right behind me and stuff it on him right in the middle of the highway. I don't know how we're gonna get the landing legs over the neck. As soon as we pick it up, the belly pops out. It was an ugly, ugly scenario.
We'll keep an eye on it.
This is gonna be interesting.
I'm thinking, just hold together.
Hold it! Yeah, the landing gear is hit the below the trailer. I don't know how much higher you can actually go.
Can't see your trailer at all. No.
It's gotta go though, either way, one way or another. We gotta get it out of here, right?
Try it.
The highway crews, I'm sure they're pretty pissed with us by now. We've been holding up traffic for a while.
In Manning Park, heavy rescue has shut down all traffic on BC's Highway 3.
This is gonna be interesting.
Trying to clear out a severely mangled trailer.
We faced it splitting apart just trying to get it onto the low bed.
The landing gear is hit the below the trailer. I don't know how much higher you can actually go.
Can't see your trailer at all. No. At that moment, I'm thinking, just hold together. Okay, backing up. Luckily enough, it all held together and we got her on there. What a trailer. Plan B worked.
I gotta see if I can get rid of this tree.
Put it right in the trailer. It's freight. I'm okay with hauling a tree.
After 2 days, heavy rescue has pulled off a miracle at Preacher's Corner.
We got it done. We made it work.
The crew did a fantastic job. I'm glad that we didn't have to spend another day here.
We know what we're doing.
That's right, hey?
John brings Bruce's old truck, and he gets on the job, and he manages the scene.
Open up this road. Let's let these guys through.
But I really don't know the guy yet, so I want to really kind of keep an eye on him and to see where he's going to go and see what he'll evolve into.
Are they saying Highway 3 is completely open now? Yes.
The job's done. Let's go home, boys. Job well done.
They're done, they're letting us go.
Can't believe this, man.
In Alberta, the bottleneck is growing on Highway 831. But Jamie's brother Kelly can't recover the wreck.
I'm getting too old for this crap.
Until he untangles his winch line.
Can you let it out again?
When the road's closed and you're blocking traffic, you don't need to be dealing with tangled lines on your wrecker. Those are all kinds of things that the operator should be dealing with back at the shop.
Try it.
Going
Oh, there
now.
it goes. Kelly walked the winch line out, and then he held pressure as I pulled it back in, just so we could have it snug again.
Now we got her.
I have to drag it all the way out the spool, and then I have to sit there and wind it all the way in.
Traffic will be thick on this road today.
They can't afford to lose any more time. Highway 831 is a main feeder route to the two oil patch highways. Morning traffic is already picking up.
Okay. It's got to be up in the V of the tire, right? Yeah, it's in between the tires.
A truck like that is precarious at the best of times. We have to lay it over in a soft manner so we don't damage anything more than what was damaged.
Kelly will need to keep a careful eye on the wreck, but he won't be able to see it from the rotator's control panel. His best option is the remote.
Having the controls at your finger and being able to walk around the backside of a wreck and see where you're pulling, it's a safety item for everybody.
Is the line going out? Yeah, line's going out.
I understand how the truck works, I understand the angles, I understand leverage, but as for hands on the controls, these guys are using the remote controls. I'm not familiar with those.
What color is that one? White?
That one's the white one. It's no white.
So Kelly decides the only answer
And then don't forget about your orange.
is to call out instructions to Swamper Gord, who's never operated the wrecker outside of Jamie's yard.
Don't tell Jamie that, but you know, Gord's running his rotator.
Okay, Gord, you might as well just flip her over and get her over with.
I'll do it. Let's go.
You're gonna get the job done one way or the other. Do your white line. Okay, do your orange one.
Good thing I'm not colorblind.
Stop, bring up your green one a bit.
Just sliding, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we're bringing it up to the ditch. It'll catch on the ditch.
We ended up dragging that truck about 5 to 10 feet to gather up some of the landscape underneath to get it to bite.
Slow her down, slow her down. Bring up your green one.
The trailer's all twisted and it's already been hit, it's compromised. And if I don't do that job right, I'm gonna pull that trailer apart. As it's twisting, I'm tensed, I'm freaked right out.
You don't like that too much.
It's a 50-50 shot.
Do the white and the orange.
Keep going?
Yeah. Nice and slow, yeah. Okay. Slow her down, slow her down.
South of Lac La Biche, Alberta, after working all night.
Start to twist.
Oh.
Jamie's brother Kelly is directing his Swamper Gord for the final pull.
As it's twisting, I'm tensed, I'm freaked right out.
Tighten up on your green, but not too much. Okay? Just suck it into tension it up. Just go. Yeah, twist that over hard.
Those walls break apart, that's the integrity of the trailer.
Okay, orange.
I don't want to have a bad day, I want to have a good day.
Start to pull.
Kind of get the feel of it as it's getting tighter and tighter. You can hear it. You can hear the winch lines.
Faster on the white.
This spring tension on the frame is starting to work.
Yep, boy. You got her.
It's starting to create that energy to help roll that trailer over.
That's it. Sick. That's rad.
I was pretty proud at that point. A beautiful job.
I've never flipped a semi-truck and trailer over before. I would have called my mom or my daughter after I flipped it, but it was a little late.
After a rough start for heavy rescue,
we'll unhook everything.
Kelly Davis has pulled off the job and earned a new place of pride in the family business.
I didn't think it was actually gonna make it over. I was a little tense with the trailer being so twisted at the very end, but that last line just gave it enough to kick it back over.
Make a snow angel, Kelly.
No thanks.
We were a really good team together.
Between the two of us, we got the job done, so pretty happy about that. We'll let the traffic through.
We got it out, we did a hell of a job. I did it to the best of my ability, the training, the hanging out with my brothers, not being 100% on these trucks all the time. I think I pulled off a pretty good job.
Really have to rely on Kelly, kind of the old Clydesdale. He's got to come in there and pull this thing together. A brother can trust a brother.
Home for tacos. Beer and tacos.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell. Head-on disaster.
Wow, what a nightmare.
Strikes in Alberta.
This is absolutely insane.
Pushing heavy rescue.
Guys, watch yourself. Back up.
Into battle.
Looks like a war zone.
And testing the limits.
Pull it. Hey.
Of every man on the crew.
Stop. Guys. Get out of there, Johnny. Get out of there.
This time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Nightfall coming on.
Coming down like crazy.
We're supposed to be getting 60 centimeters of snow tonight.
A car. A semi.
Was dragged from almost a mile.
A terrifying ride.
No. Hold on.
A blizzard of wrecks.
Look out!
Sends heavy rescue
Dirty.
to the brink.
Just do what you can do, then stop.
Sheer ice forces the rotator into danger.
Oh my God.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad...
Look out!
It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
Keeping the coke open takes an army.
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
And a last line of defense.
Jamie Davis en route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option. Torrential rain is blinding drivers on Highway 1.
Canyon's wet and dark. Holy crap, they got a rainfall warning right from Hope. Heavy rain all the way through to Lytton.
Jamie Davis has been called by RCMP to a possible fatality.
There's a whole bunch of ambulance for something not hurt. Somebody underneath the semi, from what I hear.
There's a semi versus car accident. Guy's still trapped in the vehicle, so we're gonna give them a hand here.
Holy moly.
A car is wedged under a semi. Heavy rain may have caused the car to hydroplane and slide under the trailer. Initially, the driver of the truck didn't even notice.
Apparently it was dragged for quite some time, almost a mile.
The driver is alive, but still trapped inside. Rescuers have called Jamie in case they need to lift the trailer to extract him.
Victim's trapped underneath the trailer in front of the wheels and dragged into this off-ramp. You want to try to lift it all, or are you good? You're good?
Wait, he's pinned there. We got to just, it's going to be a bit.
Okay,
Not
no
a whole lot
problem.
we can do, but we got to work it sideways, so.
Okay.
The rescue crew rushes to pry the roof off the car. A few minutes later, they have just enough space to get to the victim. Seriously injured, but still conscious, he is carefully loaded onto a backboard. The wreck gets turned over to Jamie.
That, eh? Only passenger seat. Look at it. The whole driver's side's right out.
Unbelievable.
I know. This guy's really lucky, man.
Imagine being dragged down the highway for a mile sideways.
Man. Horse car's a write-off.
Before they can open the road, the car and the trailer need to be untangled.
Give me that J-hook, I can hook it up in there.
The crew needs to prevent the mangled car from ripping off the side of the trailer.
Tractor trailer doesn't need to be towed. There's some small little ripples in the aluminum on the side, but there's nothing structural, nothing to stop this trailer from going down the road.
The truck continues on its way, but the car is another story.
Grab the dolly and put it in front of that wheel.
Okay, Kev, we'll put the tower down and I'll follow you in.
Let me know if you see spark.
Yeah, okay. Thanks again. Yeah, have a good night.
For Jamie, this job isn't about the money.
We came out here really to help out the fire department and the RCMP with a person's trap call. So there's nothing to charge our bill against. So this is a public service call more than it is an actual revenue job for us.
High up on the Coke, it's snowing. Jamie's biggest moneymaker, Adam Gazzola, is working another long night.
It got really icy up here, and that little car wiped out, and then this guy here made a choice of either hitting her or going off into the ditch, so decided to take the ditch. And we're supposed to be getting 60 centimeters of snow tonight, which will cause some havoc. What we're gonna do now is...
Yes.
You're gonna hop in there, basically steer it out just as if you're backing out of this ditch.
Okay.
I don't want to wear myself out. We got 3 other highways we have to maintain as well.
If you're not out there working, 7 times out of 10, you're not gonna get the job. It's what I've done now for 17 years, and I think it's starting to wear me quite a bit.
Looks good.
Wow. You happy?
Very happy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just be careful up there, she's slippery.
You know, I've been up here all day, roaming around, doing the odd job here and there, so we'll see what happens.
A nasty cold is going around, and Adam is its latest victim.
I've been sick for 3 days. Sore throat, feel like I got sandpaper in my throat.
For Adam, winter is already taking a toll, but relief may be in sight.
Like, we're getting another guy to help out, so hopefully that works out. I just hope he can work enough to help me out and pick up the slack.
The newest addition to Jamie's crew is veteran driver Scott Bird.
I'm realizing that Adam can't handle all the workload, you know, the standard everyday towing jobs that happen. And I need another guy to pick up the slack.
You wanted the front facing this way or the front facing that way?
I know Scott can do that.
No, it's leaning because of the trailer.
Scott and Jamie go way back.
I worked for Jamie for just shy of 10 years.
45 there?
You're the pro, you're the guy that's gonna put it in there.
Don't tell nobody that.
Scott Bird was the king of the hill before Adam. He's a Top Gun just like Adam's a Top Gun.
I just kind of burned myself out, so I went up into the oil patch to recover. I'll swing in and I'll back it into its place. 9 years I was up in Alberta, and last year I got a phone call from Jamie, and he said, well, stop on in, we'll have a beer and chat about some things. Well, that was the start to round 2.
That doesn't look too bad there, does it?
No, it doesn't look so bad at all.
Scotty has done the mountain thing. He's been here before, and my mindset is, okay, I know I can give this guy a truck, and I know he's gonna go produce. You know, he's a big wrecker guy, understands the business.
But after a decade out of the game, has he still got what it takes?
I'm getting up there in age, and hopefully I can still do it. Still a little younger than Jamie, and he can still do it, so I'm sure I can.
He's getting a little older, just like I am. You know, Adam's a lot younger than both of us, and, you know, it is a young man's game.
To entice him back, Jamie promised Scott his own state-of-the-art 30-ton tandem heavy wrecker.
The truck that I'm getting is very similar to Adam's. So, you know, we'll have some decent pulling power.
But the wrecker is still in the shop and 6 weeks behind schedule. For now, Scott will have to make do with a vintage truck built to tow cars, not big rigs.
When I was 16 years old, I worked for the owner of this company that owned this truck. I'd take this out and go make money with it, and you know, it's kind of part of my apprenticeship was driving this old truck. I only want certain guys to drive it. You know, you gotta have a love for them.
But Scott is just happy to be back on the mountain. That afternoon, Scott goes on his first call in the old truck. But the winch line is a tangled mess.
I'm really getting unimpressed here. People can't take care of their The last person that headed out on a winch job, his rat nested the line up on me. So I gotta try and unwrap that so that I can use that line because it's on that side of the truck and it's just gonna make it easier for me to do my job. Just pull on it real hard. Is it coming? Oh, it's going back in? Fast. Oh, this is just 100% unacceptable. Good Lord, I had enough of that.
Scott gives up on the tangle and uses the backup winch line on the far side of the truck.
Okay, head her over. We're just using another line. I wanted to use the other one, but I don't have all day to mess around with it. I'm sure the customer isn't happy about standing there any longer than he had to. We'll just do with what we have and go back to the shop and fix her up.
But the awkward rigging tests the limits of the old truck.
Oh, she's torqued.
But somehow, Scott still manages to coax the van out of the ditch.
Gonna move ahead, give him the last pull I need to give him, hook him up, take him to town.
Just when Scott thinks he's home free,
Ah, you dirty
he's not.
son of a...
Veteran driver Scott Bird is trying to wrap up a simple job using one of Jamie's vintage trucks. But the old gal isn't quite up to the task.
Son of a...
A hydraulic line bursts, and now he can't raise the wheel lift.
Now we gotta try and get this underlift off the ground so I can move ahead and do a job.
Scott improvises using the winch line to raise the wheel lift. Then he uses the same line to get the van back on the road.
You can break lines with old trucks, you can break lines with new trucks, but the odds are stacked against you when you're running old, right? Kind of why some guys don't like driving this old stuff. There's been a few little incidences on this job. Not too impressed. What do you think? You think we can get back into town like that?
No.
Son of a...
Scott gives up and calls Jamie for help.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I can't get the wheel lift to come up. It broke while we were doing the recovery.
It won't go up at all?
I've got it about an inch off the ground, but I won't be able to tow this feller. Send Rob up here in the 440, just in case.
Yeah. Well, Rob's coming to save your ass. It's always the old guys we have trouble with, eh?
I get to go save Scotty's ass today. Mr. Pro. But it's sure funny how now the truck's broken, so obviously he did something wrong. So I get to go up and save the day. Bring back the other vehicle, which will be fun. Scott's, I don't know, personally, find him too bossy, and then, you know, like just the way he rubbed off on me, just don't like him.
Okay, ready to go? Jump in this thing, and we're gonna just get off the highway. Go past or pull into that next turnaround.
With no place to turn around, Gord backs it down the highway.
We've been towing it down, it's been rolled over. For safety reasons, you don't want people driving vehicles that have been rolled over.
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
Just past Brittany Creek Rest Area. We're in the center there in the turnaround. Can't miss it.
All right, 10-4.
Hook him up and go. Make sure you run your chains tight, he's fairly heavy.
Okay, yeah, I know. Good.
Crank that boom up a few more notches too. Get him hooked up, let's go.
Chop, chop.
Both of you.
Okay. Keep coming back, Rob. Hey. Okay, come on back, Rob. Rob, what are you doing? No, don't stuff it under anymore. You want that T-bar to be right here.
I know what I'm doing, Scott. This has to be shorter.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, whatever, man.
Scott positions the sling so its chains don't scratch the bumper.
What's the matter with that? Okay, let's get off the highway.
I hate being told how to do my job.
Okay. I'm out of here. I know how to hook up a truck. I've done it more than once. And for him to step in like that, he has no reason to or right to. I guess still have to find out what Jamie has to say.
I know it's hooked up right because I did my side and I had to look at his side, so just leave him do his own thing. Let Rob flounder in his own stupidity.
Back at the yard, Adam notices another problem with Scott's vintage truck.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, no.
What the f***? Did they wreck my nice little truck already?
Wall up the guardrail or something like that.
That wasn't on there the other day when, buddy, that just happened with Scotty. Scotty just did this. He had to, and he didn't tell me about it. What are you laughing about?
Oh, just see that it looked to me like Hugo coming in the cable wrapped around the back.
What are you gonna do? They're just gonna have to fix it, I guess.
He was rude to me, telling me how to hook up a truck. And it's just the way he told me and then telling me to get to work and do it right in front of everybody. I was not impressed that I was being told how to do my job.
Did you tell him off?
Yeah, I told him off.
What'd he say?
And basically just smiled and laughed.
Scotty can be a little rough around the edges with people around him sometimes. Well, you know what?
I don't want any stress, Jim. I didn't come here for stress. I didn't come here to create it. I came here to do a job
all
for
I'm
you.
really worried about is ending it.
I'm frustrated, and as I get frustrated, I start getting louder and louder and louder.
That's all I'm in.
I want it ended too.
He's butting heads with a few guys because he's just that kind of a guy, you know, bit redneck. If the truck was here and it was rolling down the road, he'd be out in the workplace doing jobs. So really, Scotty needs to be in a truck and he needs to be on the road.
But Scott's new truck is still stuck in the shop. The next day, Jamie has a brainstorm.
An opportunity came up to buy a used truck that would kind of relieve the pressure for us right now.
This morning, Adam picked up a used 1985 GMC 5-star General.
It'll help fill the gap. But then if it takes another month for Scotty's truck to get done, so be it.
That runs pretty good, actually.
He's a jewel.
Well, she didn't go pa-pow anyways.
It's a good backup truck, I guess, Scott's new truck.
So she's a classic, you know, the old 5-star General.
Yeah, not too many of them left around.
No, sir.
Wait, if you had an old 5-star General, man, you were the
Years
85.
You're the back in 85.
What was the other one? The Brigadier.
Yeah, Brigadier General.
Yeah. The 5-star had the 2 air horns and a dual stack, see?
Yeah.
Runs pretty good.
up until the time that my truck comes, I'm sure if the call comes, it'll get out there and get at her, you know.
But the old General still has a few kinks to iron out before it's ready for battle.
There's a clutch linkage problem. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks before it's ready for the road anyways. And I got my fingers crossed that my truck will be ready before then.
Scott's not the only one who isn't impressed with the new purchase. Jamie's oldest driver, Bruce, was counting on his own record getting an upgrade.
Now, Jamie promised to pimp my truck out. Almost $14,000 of stereo equipment, $13,000 in chrome. 8-inch chrome straight stacks. It's gonna bark when the Jake goes.
Bruce was supposed to leave in his truck this morning on a long-haul job to Alberta.
Hey, Bruce?
Yo.
Why is this truck here and not on its way to Alberta? I'm starting to think to myself that we're on Bruce time.
No, I figure on leaving about 5:36.
All right, I'm thinking you're on your own page. You're on Bruce schedule.
I'm finding that he's having a harder and harder time, you know, kind of keeping up the pace.
Bruce decides to get on Jamie time and heads off for Alberta. With the General in the shop and Bruce out of town, the job of keeping the highway open is once again on the shoulders of one man. And he's not feeling so good.
I got a killer cold and I feel like today. Jamie just told me there was a truck wreck up there, and he told me it was a mail truck, and he wants me to go up and have a look at it and see what we need. Well, there's our mail truck right there.
A loaded semi hit ice on a sharp corner and slammed into a concrete guardrail.
Holy is he ever lucky, eh?
The concrete dividers likely saved the driver's life.
Wow. Something else.
But it totaled the truck, snapping nearly every wheel along the driver's side.
Holy is he ever lucky, eh?
Adam is struggling with a nasty cold and a nastier wreck. A semi full of mail didn't make a sharp corner on Highway 3. It crossed into the oncoming lane and hit a concrete barrier.
Something else.
There's no way he can tow it.
Well, it tore all the axles out, twisted them up, down, sideways, took both frame rails, bent them, even knocked out the steering axle. You know, there wasn't too much straight iron left on that thing. I'll phone Jamie and tell him to send the low bed up.
An hour later, the low bed is on scene. But Adam figures it's too dangerous to attempt to load on the blind corner.
Basically a hairpin curve, so there was just no room to block the whole highway there to physically lift it.
So the low bed is parked safely down the highway.
The company's coming to get their own trailer. I want to get this thing separated so they can back into it. I'm going to winch it out from underneath the trailer, get it out onto the road here and see what I can do with it to straighten that front axle out. You can turn that wheel straight. Yeah, the wheels are going every which way but straight. Everything was just busted off.
He drags the crippled cab away from the trailer. Now, he's got to get it on the low bed.
This thing is just I'll get in here and pull it sideways.
But the twisted wheels won't let him pull the cab in a straight line. So Adam lifts the two back axles off the ground. He'll try to guide it on using just the front wheels.
See, now we got the tires of crooked. That's gonna be a bitch to steer. Chain here.
He uses chains to try to lock the front wheels in place.
So we got the wheels straightened out just to get it movable enough to get it onto the low bed. And so I had to try to back it on there. Okay. Well, we'll give this a whirl.
Now he has to back it blind up a ramp that's only slightly wider than the cab.
I'll get as close as I can.
So you gotta tell me here. Don't watch it fall off and then tell me, right?
You go 5 feet back and 20 feet ahead.
You wanna hold the wheel? Dave's gonna jump in. Turn it my way? I did.
2 feet back and 6 feet ahead.
Go that way if you can.
Frustration levels are rising.
Cut her that way, as much as you can.
Just trying to jockey it onto the trailer.
That's all he's got. Whoa. Yeah, I think you're good there.
And then once we finally got it on there, then we pulled it sideways and got it on half-assed straight.
With the job done, Adam can't wait to head home and go to bed.
Hopefully I can sleep all night now.
All right.
But the coke never rests. By nightfall, Adam is back in the saddle.
Laying in bed, I'm sicker than a dog. I asked Jamie for the night off, but I guess he doesn't take it very serious.
He and Kevin have been sent out to drag a snowplow out of a ditch.
I have a job to do, and I try to go as hard as I can.
Give me a little.
But physically, I was just beat. Mentally, I was challenged, and nothing was going right.
Break.
I got people relying on me, so the more work I can do, the better off my family is.
Well, until next time, old girl.
See, that's always my biggest thing, to make sure I can provide a good life for my family.
By 9 o'clock, he's heading home again.
And hopefully that's where I stay for the night.
But the night's still young. Trucks are backing up in the chain-up area.
Hey, Stefan, Richard here at VSA Coldwater calling. We're backing up onto the road, and you may have heard we've gone up to a moderate avalanche hazard.
Supervisor Richard Enns monitors truck traffic outside the snow shed.
They've got chains on, but they're not quite adequate. They've only got single chains on when they really need triples. So that's why they're having issues. This guy might not make it. Keep going, buddy, keep going. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, so this is a perfect example here of what not to do. Forget it, buddy, you're done. Al Quire in Quarterton. Yeah, Al, we got another one spun out here on the bridge. He said he's gonna back up and try and straighten out and go again, but I'm not that confident here.
Jamie's main competitor, Al Quiring, has been up on the hill doing tow-ups all night.
Big Green to the rescue. This is like crab fishing, but different.
We don't necessarily have to have a lot of snow to have a lot of trouble. That's the only way over the pass, so that's what we deal with.
Al Quiring gets this job, but there's plenty more to go around.
Westbound, there's a semi in the ditch. It looks like he just wiped out. You on the radio, Adam?
Non-stop wrecks
You on there, Adam?
and a nasty cold are wearing down Jamie's top guy.
I had a sore throat. I barely got any voice left. Sinus headache. When you work your guy into the grave, what's the point of that? I don't know. He just takes me for granted sometimes, I think.
Just bounced off the no post that went into the rhubarb there on the rock face.
One lane is closed, and the weather's getting worse by the minute.
These roads are worse than when we were out here earlier.
They want Adam to disconnect the cab and get it off the highway.
They just want us off the road right now.
Start trying to give this thing a pull.
We're gonna take the truck into town for the night. The highways don't want us messing with the trailer because the trailer's ready to bust in half, so.
This thing.
It's basically wore me out. I'm to the point where if I don't make some kind of change, I'm not going to be any good to anybody.
Grab some tools. Never know what you need.
After an exhausting night, Kevin is up early prepping for a long-haul job.
So I'm taking that truck to Vernon.
He'll be gone for 2 days.
Hammer. Need one of these.
He's worried that his good friend Adam is being pushed to the breaking point.
It's just, you know, you work your ass off so long, and it gets to you after a while, right? You need time. Sometimes you don't get that around here. What I'm looking for most on this trip is a little peace and quiet, a little serenity, I guess you can say.
He makes one stop before leaving town. Adam has decided to play hooky. He'll ride shotgun with Kevin, leaving Jamie totally in the dark.
Something just switched off in my head, and I figured, I just don't want to do this anymore.
Call her a night golden.
I just wanted to throw the towel in. I was just done with the place.
I'm on a day off. Let's get out of here. Poncho and Lefty, here we go.
An hour down the road, Jamie phones me and he goes, I need you to go to Edson, Alberta. And I told him, well, I can't. I'm already with Kevin and heading to Calgary.
Why are two guys driving around in a truck going to Alberta when I need them here to work? So I just don't get it.
I wanted 2 days off, and around here, if you just don't run away, you just don't get time off. Somebody else step up to the plate for a couple days a week.
Well, he'll be gone for 2 days.
With Adam out of town, Scott gets the Edson job. And Jamie gives him the only truck available, Adam's heavy wrecker.
Well, the top dog wants some time off, so suppose I'll be the top dog for a day or two, huh? You get back into the big truck and everything just starts to flow again. So I don't think that there's going to be anything to worry about other than just dealing with it like it was my own truck. I'm going to Edson, Alberta tonight. Yay!
With most of the crew away on long-haul jobs, the only ones holding down the fort are new guy Gord and Jamie.
Basically, you've got me and that's it. So now if the storms were about to come in again and storms were going to happen here, and if it happened tonight, whew, she'd be tough going.
Sure enough, later that afternoon, a call comes in for an overturned construction truck. The job is over 90 miles away, on the far side of the Coke, outside the town of Merritt.
I suggested to them that we do it in the daylight hours, but the push was on to go and get the job done right away.
As Jamie and Gord roll up Snowshed Hill, they get flagged down by a driver who needs a quick pull-up.
Too much going on and I can't handle it. Well, I'm going to pull you up to the top of the hill. I'm going to another job, so I'm not going to tow you, but I'm going to get you up top, okay?
Well, that's a half hour right off our time right away. That's going to screw us right up. Nightfall coming on, stormy weather. Pressure's on us right now to go, and I'm not liking it too much.
By the time he reaches the client, it's getting dark. and he finds out the job is actually 20 miles down a remote dirt road.
Whoa, see that? I just about went off the road there.
We're talking about an old off-road road that's, mostly traveled by pickup trucks, not machines that weigh 80,000 pounds. So right off the bat, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies about this call.
This is like a goat's trail, this place. We're spinning out.
Halfway up a steep hill, the rotator loses traction and starts sliding backwards.
Back down. Oh my God.
Daylight is fading fast, and Jamie's on a job down a remote backcountry road.
Right off the bat, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies about this call.
This is like a goat's trail, this place.
But halfway up a steep, icy hill.
We're spinning out. Okay, we gotta back down. Oh my God.
We start spinning out and the truck starts sliding backwards. So I quickly get off the brakes and steer it out and let it go on its own.
That road is complete ice.
They try chaining up to get more traction.
We're gonna forge ahead.
This time, Jamie engages his lockers.
Lockers are off. We better. It's icy right here.
Locking the differential forces all the wheels to turn at the same rate.
If you got a good straight stretch, you'll make sure the lockers are in, the inner axle, and you're gonna have better complete traction. And it's like a bulldozer. It's gonna go right up the hill, straight, and it ain't gonna stop.
But the trade-off is steering.
They'll inhibit your steering. You get to a curve, you make sure you're putting the lockers off so that you can steer.
Gord helps guide Jamie up the icy hill.
So our wheels are slipping off the edge.
The road becomes increasingly steeper and steeper and steeper.
He gets to the top, only to find that the ride down the other side is even more dangerous.
Unreal. What am I doing here? Well, we made her to the top, but now this other side is really scaring me. Gord just fell down, look.
I've had enough. That truck's worth $700,000. It would cause me unbelievable financial pain if that truck goes off the edge. Never mind one of us getting killed or something on this job. We cannot go any further.
With no place to turn around, Jamie decides to abandon ship.
We're actually gonna park this truck up around the corner here for the night, and we're gonna stay in Merritt for the night and be back here in the morning.
You can pretend you're the hero and the guy that saves the day all the time, but when you're getting to the point where you're jeopardizing yourself, your equipment, your guys, it's time to say no.
Back in Hope.
An RCMP call just came in.
Jamie's wife Sherry gets an urgent call.
Tractor trailer flipped over on its side. Wood is everywhere, blocking both lanes of traffic. Anybody copy?
Holy cow, looks like a war zone. Axles and tires and lumber and crap everywhere.
A lumber wreck just west of Hope has the highway closed in both directions.
Lumber truck going too fast, went down, went up and over, didn't make the corner and then scattered everything.
Jamie is stuck in Merritt, and Adam is at least 10 hours away.
Hello? Anybody out there? Anybody copy?
Scott's not due back until tomorrow,
Hello?
but on a hunch, he decided to come home early.
Tractor trailer flipped over on its side, blocking both lanes of traffic.
20 minutes later, Scott arrives on scene in Adam's truck.
The truck is laying partway over a cement barrier in the middle. It's on its side, Both the trailers are upside down.
A Super Bee hauling lumber was heading west on Highway 1. The driver lost control and hit the center barrier.
I heard the guy did make it. He's just shaking up. Better get Jamie Davis out there so he can clean it up quick.
For backup, he's called in the only available man left in Jamie's yard, 17-year-old Brandon.
So it's all me and this guy. We're gonna work him hard tonight. Okay, Brandon, come on over.
Salvage expert Jim Lasser heard the call and has come to the scene.
Try that, tilt it back.
Flipping a B train normally takes at least 2 heavy wreckers. Scott's only got 1.
Jim was, oh, we could rotate this and rotate that, and it's like, well, we don't have a rotator.
Where do you want this one?
Oh.
After 9 years away from heavy rescue, Scott is eager to prove he still has what it takes.
I say, oh God, what am I gonna do? I did this for years and years and years. Why am I getting panicked?
I just kind of walk around it once or twice and see if you can come up with something that sort of makes some sort of sense to it all.
The trailers are too mangled to split apart.
There was no way that I could get in to release any of the fifth wheel plates to do it separately.
So he has to flip the cab and both trailers at the same time.
I just knew what I had to do. Just straighten it out, flip it over, let's go.
He comes up with a plan, something he's never tried before. Using the concrete barrier as a fulcrum, the 2 winch lines from Adam's truck might be enough to flip the entire rig.
I had the bonus of the concrete barriers being between me and the trailers. I could use it as an anchor to start them trailers on their rollover.
We're gonna suck it into the wall. We're gonna flip it over the wall back into this lane. The truck is sitting on top of the guardrail right now, and it's got a tendency to want to go that way. So we're gonna take it over that way.
Well, you're pulling heavier that end, right?
What's that?
Yeah, if you go up and turn around.
Well, actually, let's just give this a whirl.
I wanted to go that way, but he says that he thinks the way it's sitting will do less damage by going that way.
You know, maybe they felt that I was rusty or whatever, but I just put them off to the side and said, no, this is the way I'm gonna do it.
Hey, is everybody out of my way?
Cab's just lifting up now.
But I didn't need nobody telling me what to do. You know, this is what I do. But nothing ever really goes as you intended to.
Hey, is everybody out of my way?
A messy lumber wreck has the highway closed in both directions.
Cab's just lifting up now.
With only Adam's truck to work with, Scott has come up with a daring plan to flip it using the concrete barrier for leverage. It's a bold move that could either make or break his comeback.
I was a little bit nervous. We had 1 truck to work with, and that's what we worked with.
Okay, everybody. Textbook. Okay, let's rig her down, boys.
That worked out perfect, eh? Looked pretty cool, too. You get style points. Perfect, went 100% perfect. Nothing 80% about it was 100% perfect. You don't know until you try.
First rollover I'd done in 10 years, and everything worked out perfect.
Jamie's brother from Aggressive Towing arrives to haul off the trailers, while Jim's salvage crew clears the lumber. And Scott heads home, victorious.
I spoke with the highways guy, and he was very happy with the way things were going. Now we're out of here. Now we're gonna be going home, and hopefully get the covers pulled over me before the phone rings again.
The next morning, Jamie returns to his abandoned rotator.
You know, sometimes you gotta know when to walk away from a job, and I'm not gonna risk my truck going over the edge or damage to the truck. It's not worth it. So we're gonna call our quits and just head back to the shop.
With no space to turn around, Jamie has to use his backup plan.
Not for the faint of heart to come down a road like this.
pretty sketchy what we're doing. This truck is all it can do to hold itself back.
By the time he finally makes it home, it's well past sundown.
Oh, what a frickin' 2 days. I am just done. Tell me all the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Jamie gets the lowdown on Scott's return performance as a heavy rescue operator.
Trailer was right upside down in the fast lane, and he just tightened it up against the guardrail. And the trailer stood up, come right up and over, and the rear just followed.
Really, eh?
Just
One
picture
truck.
perfect. Just
And
click,
you know,
click, click right over.
If that was on its side in the canyon somewhere and right flat on its back, it'd be all you could do with 3 trucks to try to get that
Oh,
over.
yeah. It was just perfect.
Jamie's old buddy Scott is on the scoreboard.
What was really great is that Scott was here. He handles the wreck, it's all done. So having that extra experienced hand has really taken some pressure off us. At least I've got Scotty backing us up.
But his MVP Adam is still missing in action.
You know, I feel his pain, I really do, but what can I do?
Watch it, buddy.
Next time on the Highway Thru Hell. 45 tons of lumber jams the Trans-Canada.
Oh, this looks bad.
Going too fast.
While another wreck teeters on the edge. And a complex recovery
I don't know why we're doing it like this.
brings tensions to a boil.
I work 24 hours a day.
Tearing open a rift between Jamie
You have badmouth me on the record, eh?
and his top dog.
I don't need this job. Maybe I'll pack up and leave.